You have generated your first ads, but there is this one detail in the background you did not like. Or you created this winning ad but now want to iterate on your headlines, or need the whole set in a different language by tomorrow. In this case, you don't need to start over. In this video, I'll show you how to exactly edit, iterate, and refine your statics from a single detail to bulk changes across multiple ads. Let's look at some example statics that I created for the ordering and do some edits on them. So this one here, for example, is quite nice, but for some reason, I don't like the logo here on the top right because I also have it on the top left. So what we can do here now is clicking either edit here on the top right menu actions bar, or a very powerful editing feature is right clicking. And I can select the area that I want to change and simply say remove the logo. I hit enter and I can send this edit to the chat. So now the logo is gone. You can also queue up multiple edits on the same image before sending. So if you want to change the headline, for example, as well as the logo, let's just do that real quick. For example, on this one here, I can do that and sending both edits directly to the chat. And I also want to remove these tags here. I'm sending both edits to the chat and Superscale will do it for me. This is perfect for precise targeted edits when you know exactly what you want to change and where. If you want to do broader edits like changing the overall direction, the language, when you want to iterate on the whole image, I'd rather recommend you to send a specific static to the chat and describe the change that you want to do there. So I feel like this one is relatively dark, so I want to attach it to the chat and just simply describe what I want to change. So in this case, create a lighter version. The big advantage is you can also attach a visual reference alongside it. So if you've seen a competitor ad or a design you love, you can just simply attach that too and say, match this style. And the agent will then use both as context. So I attached a static ad that I found that I quite liked. And I simply say, create one variation in this direction. And Superscale will do the magic. One pro tip while we're waiting: if you want to make bigger changes, remove first and then add. So when you need to replace something, for example, a logo or changing an object on the static, don't try to do it all in the same step, but first prompt the agent to remove it, wait for the clean version, then attach that clean version to the chat again and say, add this object in the top right corner or so, and that will get you much more consistent results. Last thing, you don't have to edit one image at a time. You can select multiple statics, attach them all to the chat, and make a single request across all of them. So let's do that. So for example, I want to add all of those to the chat and translate all of them to Spanish. Or we could say change the CTA to shop now, or changing the aspect ratios to many of those statics at the same time. And one more tip to save credits, because those have been a lot of edits that I did, and I might not want to spend all my credits on that. Be very specific in your prompts. So if you only need one version, just say only create one image. Otherwise, the agent might generate multiple variations, which uses more credits than you intended. So, quick recap. Right-click for precise targeted edits. You can queue up multiple edits and send them to the chat. You can also attach to chat for broader changes and when you want to include visual references. And use bulk edits so you're not repeating yourself. This saves so much time. These are the workflows that the best users on our platform have figured out, and now you have them too.